can hit 8 home runs, not only will it be back-to-back championships for Bahamian competitors, he will be the youngest winner in this event's history.
Breyias Dean walked past us just now, and you talked about how strong he was, how much grown man strength. He still has space to fill out. That is terrifying.
Well, not for the Marlins.
That's great for the Marlins. It's terrifying for the pitchers in the NL in the future.
Good luck for Breyias right now. Kaizen's going to be catching for him, and if home run derby history is intact and will continue to remain true, he always catches for the winner. That's a thing that happens.
And he's going to try to catch Will Benson for the lead. He needs more. He needs 8 to advance right now ahead of Will Benson.
All right, here we go. We are underway, and I had a chance to watch so much of his BP this week, and he was hitting it out of the Andre Rogers Stadium. That's 400 feet to center field.
Dead center?
He hit a couple dead center.
That's a big, strong kid right there, Breyias Dean. Out of Nassau in the Marlins organization. Gonna try to get up under take a couple swings. He's falling behind a little bit. He's gonna try to get up under one and try to catch him with Will Benson.
The thing about home run derbies is, man, it's kind of like three-point contest when you see a couple of them go down and then you just start to string a few together, because out of Will Benson's 7 that he hit, about 4 or 5 of them came in a row, and the rest of the round really wasn't that great. So all it takes is for Breyias to do that same kind of thing. They're not going for time, it's the amount of pitches that you have, so there's no reason to rush. Just try to establish a good rhythm, string a couple together, and see where he goes. Right now, struggling a bit. I feel like this is where the pressure starts to set in, when you know you only have a certain amount of swings left and you got to get it going right now.
And he needs to try to get into one right now. Watch it go out. Try to catch up Will Benson.
So Dean's still waiting to get that first one. Got a bit under that one. Based on the crowd reaction, is that one gone, or is that just the Bahamian crowd really giving him that support?
And the Bahamians are behind him all the way right now. It got really loud right behind us. And he hit another one.
And I think this was all he needed, because if you see the show of support that the rest of the Bahamian players are having behind him right now, it's special to see. And I think this right here is what this derby is all about. Because to see all of these guys be so behind Breyias to get this done, this here in itself is a special moment for Bahamian baseball.
Will Benson just made a face just now. Oh, these guys are. Oh, he hit that so far. I did not think that ball was going to go that far just now. Cash Chisholm is loving this. Will Benson's rooting for something to happen. Breyias Dean with 4. He needs 3 to catch Will Benson. 4 to take the lead.
So 4 on the board right now.
And that one looks
like a charge into that one, and that one is gone.
And Will Benson,
and you see Lou on the side of him, trying to get the crowd going, behind him.
I don't know what rules they're deliberating, but I think for the hometown kid, they should cheat.
And you see Will Benson right now trying to dispute, saying that's it.
He was coming for Will Benson. Will Benson is arguing.
So let's see what's happening right now. Will Benson saying that's it, and Breyias got all of that one.
Oh, he flipped the bat.
Bat flip. I think that's it. I think on the last pitch, Breyias Dean.
We have a new winner for the
is your home run derby champion.
2023 home run derby, Breyias Dean, 17-year-old phenom outfielder in the Marlins organization.
And Will Benson right now is he's disputing the rules.
He can't believe what happened just now.
He's despondent. He's shaking his head. He's going to do an interview with Brent, as what you do. But look right now at the celebration.
Right now.
It is amazing to see this young kid get this done, and just to see all the support from all the other Bahamian baseball players. Like we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, he would be a junior, senior in high school at this point, but look at what he's doing.
He hit that ball so far just now.
He really did.
Against the wind, my goodness. 17-year-old Breyias Dean, the new champ of the Don't Blink Home Run Derby. And guess what? Back-to-back years, Bahamian champs.
I mean, it's ours now.
It's ours.
It's ours now. I mean, they had it for so long, and I mean, shout out to the visitors that come down and support this year, because they really make it what it is, and it wouldn't be this level and this magnitude of event if you don't get them here. But those first few years, we always wondered, when are we gonna have that first one? When is it going to happen? And it finally happened. BJ broke through, and to now have Breyias become the youngest to ever do it.
Hey, let's get a close-up on Breyias. He's popping that chain. That's a big chain. Not a coin chain.
Of course it is. He's Bahamian.
So
Why wouldn't you have
Bahamian.
a coin chain?
Oh, that's not the championship chain?
No, that's the championship chain has the Don't Blink Derby logo. It's really colorful. You really need to see it. I think they're going to bring it out and make an official presentation in a few minutes.
Breyias Dean.
But like I was saying, I had a chance to see so much of the work that he was putting in this week, just at the stadium, guys getting prepared for this, and he looked really ready for it, and we see that play out here.
And what's your big takeaway from this derby right now?
I mean, the future of Bahamian baseball is here. It's undeniable when you have a teenager win this, a guy who's only played one season of professional baseball in the Dominican Summer League. I mean, he hit more home runs here than he hit out there. He had 3 for the season in limited games. I think he played only about 34 games, I think. But to come out here, and it wasn't just one round. He was consistently great from jump. 9 in the opening round, 10 in the semifinal, and then to come in the final and hit the walk-off when he had the pressure of Will Benson putting up 7.
A walk-off home run in the derby is crazy. And we saw last year BJ Murray come win the derby. And I don't want to say it propelled them to a great season, but
no, let's just say it did. You can say it did.
Yeah,
it's all right. Like there's no way to actually refute it. You could say it did.
Correlation causality. I want to see the same thing for this young man. I want to see him go to the minors and slug just like how he slugged there.
Yeah. So the question is now, does he have a second season in the DSL? Do the Marlins move him up to the Florida Complex League? I mean, obviously, when you're this young in the organization, there's a lot that's left to be done. But I know he is a hard worker. He's always been one of the hardest workers on any team that he's been on. You could ask any coach at Freedom Farm; they'll attest to that. But to see him come in here and do this, I think the coaches there have to feel great. If you've been watching this kid since, all of these guys, I think the Bahamian baseball community has seen them play since they were really young, since they first broke into the game. And to see them become grown men and to do something on this stage, you have to feel special just knowing you played some small role in that.